I'm just curious, what the fuck has happened to country music? What happened to singing about where you grew up and being proud of where you're from and connecting with fans that are just like you? What happened to long hair, not giving a fuck, and actually being a country motherfucker that's really from a country area? What is all this Florida Georgia line bullshit? No, what? Grown-ass men don't have ponytails in the country? We don't get fucking sharks tattooed on us? You know, this video is going to be about Luke Combs, because there's only a select group of people that know about the bullshit with Luke Combs before all the rebel flag shit, and I'm about to air it out, motherfucker. And I know for a fact, Ryan's going to air it out later on YouTube. So, I'm going to say my piece right now. As somebody that listens to country music, grew up on country music, has country music as one of the biggest parts of my life. No, I don't sing country music, but it's been in my life from my dad to my mom and my family. I remember fucking playing with Tonka trucks in the dirt, you know, what little boys used to do before they fucking drew on themselves and chopped their dicks off. Yeah, and listen to Keith Whitley play when I was digging in the dirt, and fucking Tracy Lawrence and shit like that. Country music, Clint Black, you know, Killing Time, stuff like that. I mean, dude, whenever my dad and mom were my age, you know how they got each other back after they would break up after a long night? My dad would show up to my nanny's house playing country music, and my mom would come out. Dude, that was it. Gary Stewart, George Jones. Music, it speaks to people. Do you not realize how big of an influence music has on everyday people? Anyways, fuck all the bullshit. What happened to being able to say cuss words, and being able to have long hair, and being able to dress how the fuck you dress? I'm not talking about you get a record label and then you go into Nashville and you walk in this big corporate office and they're like, hey, we're going to have to ditch that cowboy hat and that pearl snap. No, we need you to put on this shirt with all these colors on it and the glitter on the back around the guitar. Yeah, you're going to have to wear that and these skinny jeans. No, we don't wear dirty boots here. We need brand new snakeskin boots, $800. Yeah, that's some bullshit. I know if I was a country singer, which if I could sing, I would try to be a country singer. But first of all, motherfucker, I ain't moving to Nashville. They look for people on the internet. I'll be making videos, not staying on the fucking street corner, starving to death, singing fucking other people's songs, hoping a motherfucker in a suit's like, hey, we might give you a chance. No, fuck that. Dude, you know the story of Jason Aldean? Do you know that he lost his first record label because he wouldn't take his cowboy hat off? Because they have those people that come in there and they're like, hey, we're going to dress you, you're going to do this. Yeah, he was like, no, I'm not taking the cowboy hat off. They were like, all right, cool, you're done. Jason Aldean didn't actually get big until he was going to play the last 2 shows before he was going to go home and hang his career up because he thought it was over. He's like, dude, I lost my record label. It's done. I'm done. There's no more me. And then he played a bar before he was going to go back home to Georgia. And then a guy with a record label was there and was like, hey, we'd like to have you. And then bam, now he's Jason Aldean, one of the richest country singers of today. Dude, George Jones, they had one of those people come up to him and he's like, no, motherfucker, I ain't wearing that shit. If I want to sing in house shoes, I'm going to sing in house shoes, son of a bitch. They keep trying to dress up people like us and they're turning them into people that aren't like us. Like the thing about Alan Jackson. Alan Jackson's like us. He wears boots and Wranglers and he has long hair, or had long hair back in the day, and the mustache, and he really drove the old truck, and he really had a farm. It didn't matter that he was on the big Grand Ole Opry stage. It was just, hey, I'm still a good old boy from Georgia, so it's okay. Anyways, not important. Luke Combs. So Luke Combs is under a lot of shit right now for the Confederate flag. Go fucking figure, 2021, flags hurt my feelings. Yeah, fuck you, you bunch of sissies. Well, 6 years ago, in 2015, in the Kinda Got Outlaw music video with none other than Ryan motherfucking Upchurch, Luke Combs was a feature in the video. Feature, however the fuck you say it. Don't make fun of me. I'm from the South, Luke Combs, something you don't know shit about. So, there was a lot of Confederate flags and shit. You know why? Because they were in the middle of Tennessee, the South, the land of country music, the land of country corn-fed fucking honkies. And yeah, Luke Combs had no problem going up there because Ryan Upchurch had numbers and they were both independent artists. And he was like, cool, yeah, I can get my career going. Which, nobody knew that he was planning on, like, really getting his career going and fucking saying deuces to everybody. Nobody knew that was coming. But ultimately, that's what actually fucking happened. So, Luke Combs comes out there to Tennessee, Cheatham County, Tennessee to be exact, on either a family member or friend's ranch in Cheatham County of Ryan Upchurch. And they get out there and they sing Kinda Get Outlaw. Church is like, look, dude, you sing the chorus, I'll do my rap shit, the song will blow up, trust me. Luke Combs like, cool, all right, got you, cool. So, they did it, Confederate flags everywhere, not to mention the Confederate flag sticker on Luke Combs' guitar that he claims he hasn't touched since way back then. He doesn't use that no more. Yeah, the strings don't work because it's got a racist flag on it now. Yeah, fucking bullshit. But if you go look up the little videos of Luke Combs singing and shit on YouTube, it's all rebel flags and fucking out in the country and singing about Southern pride. Yeah, no, not no more. Nope, I got a couple number ones, so I didn't really grow up in that racist area. Motherfucker, we ain't stupid. We know you weren't born in the Grand Ole Opry. But they did the song, it blew up. Sony, which is a record label in Nashville, was like, hey, Luke Combs, we'd like to sign you. You want to come get our finger stuck in your asshole? And then fat-ass Luke Combs was like, sure, my dad does it. Why don't you just go ahead and do it? So he signed with Sony. And then they're all like, hey, so this video with 54 million views, it's got like 79 on it now. But 54 million views called Can I Get an Outlaw with Ryan Upchurch? Has your name in it, and there's a lot of Confederate flag use in it. We'd like to have it taken down. And you know what Luke Combs did? Yes, Daddy, of course. I don't want a spanking. So they contacted Upchurch. They were like, look, hey, straight up, bro. We're going to sue you if you don't take his name off this, so I suggest you do it before we try to fucking take everything you busted your ass for. I mean, nobody gives a fuck that they were both independent artists at the time. Whenever the music video was done, Luke Combs didn't have a record label. So them motherfuckers shouldn't have a say in it. But Nashville record labels, the businessman, the corporate office, they control everything. They control the money, the views, who sees what, who gets on what platform, who plays here, who plays there. They try to control that shit because it's all about money. It's not about the good old boy. Once the early 2000s people started dying off and not coming around, it went to shit. Personally, off the top of my head right now, I could probably think of somebody later. Kenny Chesney is probably the last good country singer to come through Nashville. Maybe Brad Paisley. He's a little later. Probably Brad Paisley, but him and Kenny Chesney. Other than that, I don't listen to new motherfuckers. Brantley Gilbert, that's it. Other than that, it's all older. Whether they're dead and gone, or they had some good-ass songs and they just ain't doing it no more. Personally, I like Travis Tritt, if you can't tell from my hair. But anyways, Luke Combs is under a bunch of shit because the Confederate flag, and he has to come out and say, I'm sorry to everybody. That wasn't him. He doesn't understand how it could hurt other people. He understands that now. He didn't know that way back then. Yeah, way back then when you were a real good old boy, now you're just a fat-ass dude in Nashville with a bunch of money, a couple number ones, and you're sucking dick. For what? So people quit, keep on listening to your shit? No, that's not gonna happen. Real country music fans are gonna be like, fuck that. Like, yeah, She Got the Best of Me was a good song, but this motherfucker's a phony. Personally, I don't even think you write your own shit. It may have your name on it, which I don't know nothing about, but I don't think you do. You're just not a good old boy. And it's pretty obvious. So, yeah, you have disappointed the community of country music. I mean, dude, you got on stage at the Grand Ole Opry, was accepted, and then played with Brooks and Dunn, and then you're going to be like, I'm sorry for the Confederate flag. Dude, you grew up in North Carolina. That's the South. And then you're going to come out and sound completely fucking stupid and be like, yeah, well, there's other ways to show your Southern pride. Like maybe plant a garden to show you love the South. Plant a fucking garden? Do you know how fucking off-brand you sound? Like a fucking off-brand country boy. Dude, you sound fucking stupid. The money done got to your head. You done fucked everybody over. You're probably about to fuck yourself over. Now, you said you're sorry, so all the liberals and everybody like, oh, I guess it's okay. Which, I mean, they're still hounding you. They're pretty fucking ruthless. So even though you say sorry, they're still going to go after you. I know that you tried winning brownie points by saying you don't like Trump, which still backfired in the end. But you're not a good old boy, and you don't represent country music, and you're not a country singer anymore. You're just a fucking phony with a microphone with Nashville's money.